So welcome back to Outdoors with the Morgans. Another hot and muggy day today here in Pennsylvania. Last night I did some brush hogging down at Maple Grove and I got rained out. We had a big storm last night, and in that storm I had a tree blow down. I was coming around here to hook up to the dump trailer because I still have all the trash from the party in the back of it, and I wanted to take this down to the landfill, and I discovered this little walnut tree down. Actually, it's just one side of it. Landed right on the split fire log splitter, but I doubt that little tree would hurt it. Well, you couldn't hit that any better. Check that out. Right there between the ears. But I got the excavator sitting right there, so we're going to pull this off of it, and then we will hook up to the dump trailer. Alright, I got that big walnut limb cleaned up. I hooked up to the dump trailer and I'm headed down to the landfill. Hopefully this little trip goes as well as the last one. It was a pleasurable experience last time I was down here. Sometimes when you go down here, I get yelled at for doing something wrong or they change the rules on me, but hopefully it's as good as last time. Well, I am 2 for 2 now. That's the second time in a row I had a good experience at the landfill, so hopefully we're on to something. But anyway, I'm going to head back to the house now, and I think I'm going to finish up that brush hogging that I started yesterday. Alright, I got back to the house a little bit ago, and I was going to get in the tractor then, but I called neighbor Cliff and I asked if he wanted me to get a load of topsoil for around the new patio over there. We've been talking about that, and he said, yeah, if you can get one, go ahead. So I called Adler and Sons, and they had a guy available, and he just brought a nice load of topsoil over. So after we get down and brush hog down here, we may go over there with the skid loader. I'm not sure if we're going to spread any topsoil this afternoon or tonight, but I need to do some more grading around there to get ready for it. So we may have time to do that yet today. Well, I got to get out of the way here. We're going to pass on the trail here. Here comes Melissa. And what do you call her? Lady Thea?
I call her Sweet Tea.
And Sweet Tea.
Her mom calls her Lady Thea.
How's it going?
Say hi. Do you have a cracker?
We're going out to brush hog the trails, Thea, so the weeds don't hit you in the face.
Okay.
All right.
You want to see his tractor go?
You're going to have to get past me before I move.
All right. We can squeeze by.
All right, we're going to get to work. Bye-bye.
Bye. Wave.
See ya.
See ya.
Check this out. I wasn't out here 24 hours ago. I told you we had that storm last night. There's a big old limb hit right on the middle of the trail here. This is what's so nice about having a grapple on the tractor when you're doing this kind of stuff. Just grab it, big dead maple limb right there. I like coming out here in the trails with this tractor though, I do. It's kind of rewarding, you know? Keep things open up, make everything look nice. Plus, when everyone's out on these trails, I think it really helps with the ticks. Keep that grass cut down quite a bit. They don't stick to you as often on these trails. Alright, we're heading down over the hill here to Maple Grove. This is the area that I didn't finish last night. It started raining real hard, and this hill here is very steep, so I wanted to get out of here. But it's amazing this time of year, between the sun and the heat and all the vegetation just sucking that moisture that hits the ground, how dry it gets in a matter of 24 hours. That whole area down there is covered with that Japanese stilt grass. I got the power line all mowed up. Looks much better. The power company must love me, because they're supposed to maintain this right away, which they do once the trees grow up, but I keep it mowed down. Now this tree right here, eventually they will take that down. I wonder if I could transplant that somewhere, dig it up with the excavator. That's a nice one. Make a heck of a Christmas tree, but I would like to try transplanting that, because right now it's about 5 feet from touching the power line. There has been talk for a long time that they're going to eliminate this line and put it out near the road, because every time there's a big storm, it's hard for them to get back in here to fix it, because you get all these trees on both sides. You know, they just have a narrow right of way through here, so they can't really touch the trees on the sides, and they blow over, knock all the wires down, and it's a whole thing. I'd like to see them get it out of here at some point, but I'm not holding my breath. But anyway, we need to get to the topic of today's video, which I didn't want to do this video. I didn't want to use this topic, but it needs said. Now, I have a little disclaimer before we get into what I want to talk about. What I'm about to say is not directed at the majority of you. It's actually directed at a very small percentage of you. I actually went from hero to zero in the eyes of many people in less than a week's time, and I'll explain how. Last Saturday, we had the fireworks show at our place, a big party. We had about 250 people at the house, and then when we live streamed the fireworks show, we had 8,000 or 9,000 people watching it live. And then after that, another 60,000 or 70,000 people have watched it. And all the comments, almost all the comments, are very positive. A lot of people enjoyed the fireworks show. You know, some people can't get out to see them in their local community, and this gave them a place to go. They could sit home and watch a good show. So it was all good, right? Up until today, when I published a sponsored video by EcoFlow, and holy smokes, one guy said, "I sold my soul," which I thought was very dramatic. Let me read some of these comments to you. You know what? I changed my mind. I'm not going to read the real hateful comments about us doing sponsored videos once in a while. because I don't want to give them the satisfaction, but I will read a few that I thought were pretty funny along with my reply. One guy says, nice ad for air conditioning, except I don't watch your channel for new products. Please add better content. The fireworks were great. So he ended on a nice note. My reply was, what do you think pays for the fireworks? Now another comment from Joseph, love your channel, but now infomercials. We'll continue to support, but not infomercials. When we do a sponsored video, you will know it is a sponsored video instantly, because that's the first thing I say at the beginning of the video. Today's video is sponsored by such and such. So if you don't want to watch a sponsored video, you just don't watch it. What I don't understand is why someone will watch it if they don't want to and then complain about it. To me, that would be like going to a restaurant and ordering food that you know you don't like and getting it and then complaining about it. It makes no sense to me at all. I'm just being honest with you. Now, Hummingbird something or other said, I stopped watching some other channel because he was dumping almost 100% of video on infomercials. I hope this channel doesn't turn into that. I understand perfectly this is a business as well as cable companies, but I don't watch the infomercial channels there either. I love your content, but I would prefer 80-90% to be about you, not your sponsor. I would say we are we're there. I mean, we've probably have 1,500 videos on YouTube so far, and I'd have to look it up, but I guess we've probably done 80 sponsored videos. Actually, not even that. Probably 70 out of 1,500 videos. So I think we're underneath that. But the thing is, everybody runs their channel differently. Some people like it, some people don't. But if you look in the description of every video of ours, you will not see anything for PayPal. You will not see anything for Patreon. You won't see anything asking for donations. You don't see a membership button where we're asking people to pay us a certain amount each month. We are fortunate because we get enough views between the ad revenue from YouTube and a couple sponsored videos a month pays for everything. We could do a lot more sponsored videos. I don't want to do that. We turn down, and I'm not exaggerating here, 99% of the offers we get. Every day there's some company that wants to put something on our channel, and if it's not something that we use or like, we don't do it. And I don't want to do sponsored videos every video, not even close to that. I just like making videos on doing what I'm doing when I'm doing it. But the fact of the matter is, you have to pay the bills. And you know, at the fireworks show the other night, we had, I'm not exaggerating, I had 50, 75 people come up to me offering us money to help contribute to the party, and I declined because we didn't need to. Things like an occasional sponsored video pays for that. Now, there were some people on the live stream that did super chats. We don't do a lot of that, but they did like $500 in super chats. Lyle Davis sent us a gift card towards the fireworks, but most of it was paid for by ad revenue and sponsored videos. I'm just being completely honest with you. Our channel is 100% free for everyone to watch. Like I said, no memberships. I don't ask anyone for Patreon or PayPal, and I would never do that. I'm not into that. I like the fact that I can make videos doing what I want to do when I want to do it. And I like the fact that there's a lot of people out there that seem to enjoy that, and they're into the same things we are. And that's the bottom line. So we're going to continue to do some sponsored videos here and there. There's not going to be many, but my suggestion is, like I said, if you don't want to watch it, I disclose it at the very beginning, and just don't watch the video. It's all there is to it. On a more positive note, another guy, Walter Gregory. Hi, Mike. I bought an EcoFlow Wave last month. It is awesome. I'm actually looking forward to using that down in West Virginia for tent camping and things like that, and we'll eventually have a cabin down there, but that would come in very handy. I was talking about that in a conversation in the comments about air conditioning. Remember when we were kids, nobody had air conditioning. I don't know how we survived. Nowadays, I mean, it was hot then like it is now in the summertime, but nobody had air conditioning, and you never heard anyone complaining about it. So I don't know if we're just getting soft or what, but I definitely like air conditioning this time of year. Man, it helps me sleep great and all that. But yeah, years ago, nobody had it. Here's another good comment, the way it ends up. I spend less time watching commercials on YouTube than I do on the TV. At least on YouTube, I can end most of them after 5 seconds. I watched all of Mike's sponsored video today because I was interested. My camper was built for the northern U.S., and the AC is too small for our summers down here in Louisiana. I'm going to look into getting the 4,000 BTU portable AC. So there's a guy that wasn't sure about a sponsored video, but he thought, you know what, I may have a use for this. But anyway, I don't want to keep rambling on about this. I think I said everything that I wanted to say. And besides, the same people that complained today will probably complain the next time we do a sponsored video. But to wrap this up, bottom line, it's like this. Our channel is free for everyone to watch. We don't have PayPal, we don't have Patreon, we don't have memberships, none of that stuff. And we are very blessed and very fortunate to be able to live this life and do the things we do and have YouTube and a few sponsored videos a month pay for it. And that's the way it is. July 7th, 2022.